Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we are from Group 8. We have five participants, which is Muhammad Irfan Haras, Muhammad Irfan Syahmi, and me, Muhammad Fazrul Abdul Rahman, Sharifah Ainur Awatif, and Quratul Aina. So for our introduction, our objective is to choose the best isolated pad material to reduce vibration on washing machine. Second is to execute an analysis on the lowest and highest natural frequency for each design using metric iteration method. Third, to compare both neoprene and elastomer material in terms of a difference in natural frequency and mode shape. The last one is to verify and compare the calculation result by using a appropriate modern validation method tools using MATLAB. For our scope project, the vibration isolation pad is high-grade rubber isolation medium that perform efficiently in reducing noise, high-frequency vibration and impact from machinery. This product has a wide variety of material that can be made of a feature depends entirely on the characteristic of the raw material used. Different type of vibration require different type of material need to be used. In this case, material that will be used and test is neoprene and elastomer. So our background of both coupling material. In our project, we use neoprene and elastomer. So why we use neoprene? Because it's able to withstand degradation from sun and weather, have a higher physical toughness, higher heat resistance than the majority type of rubber, perform well when in contact with oil and many chemicals, and the last one is remain useful over a wide temperature range. So for elastomer, it's because accelerate loss of flexibility, higher stick or higher stick or slip effect, and then higher running friction and higher extrusion resistance. So that's all. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Quratul Aina binti Umar Arazi and my matrix number is CD180124. I would like to explain the case study for this project. Based on this project, we are divided into a small group consist of 4 students. The project's objective is to analyze the suitable materials for isolated pad to stack between a washing machine and a dryer. The material chosen must be effective at minimizing vibration level, particularly when both machines are operating at their maximum speed. This is due to the fact that helpless selections lead to a decrease of efficiency. Furthermore, if not addressed, it can cause damage to the machines and in the long term framework will failure. Hence, a few assessments of natural frequency, mode, shape, and isolated zone are important and must be included during the selections of materials. There are 2 types of design that must be calculated in this assignment. The first design involves using different materials for isolated 1 and isolated 2, as well as varying stiffness coefficients within their respective range. And the second design involves using the same isolated pad value. Next, this is the details of parameter used. As you can see in the tables, for design 1, we have difference isolator, and for the stiffness coefficients isolator 1 is 750, and for stiffness coefficients isolator 2 is 250. And for the second design, the coefficient stiffness for isolator 1 and 2 is same, which is 250, and the force frequency is 53. And for the mesh 1 and mesh 2, choose 50 for MES 1 and 55 for MES 2. And our group is responsible for designing two types of vibrations isolations, which is isolator 1 and isolator 2, by using neoprene and elastomer as the materials. Besides, the analysis and discussion will be include for each vibrations isolation design, with the aims of finding the best design to be used as the isolator pad that can reduce vibration level when the machines operate at its forcing frequency. In order to find the best material for the isolation pad, an analysis on the lowest, which is the first, and the highest, which is the second natural frequency for each design using metric iteration method need to be used in this project. The iterations stop when the value converts and used to obtain the mode shape from the calculations for each design. Next, the calculation needs to be validations by using the MATLAB software. That's one from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Sharifah Ain Awatif binti Sa'alwawi. So for today, I would like to present about the modern tool used in this project. So we have decided to choose MATLAB as our modern tool. So before that, let me introduce to you what is MATLAB. MATLAB is a programming platform designed specially for engineers and scientists to analyze and design a system and a product that will transform to our world. So back to our project. So our project, we have to find the highest natural frequency and the lowest natural frequency for two design. So I'm gonna present about the design one. So before that, to use MATLAB, then we have to open MATLAB, then click new script, then a new blank space will appear. Then we have to start input the coding here according to what we need. But for the coding here, we have to change the A value here, which is the A value is equal to K inverse times metric M. And then after finish that, we have to click run here. Then we just enter the dimension metric is 2, tolerance 0.001, then the maximum iteration I just put 10. Therefore, we can straightly get the eigenvalue and eigenvector for this calculation, and we also can get the mode shape for the first design with the lowest natural frequency. Next, I'm going to present about the highest natural frequency for design 1, but we have to change the A value here to based on our parameter given. So for highest natural frequency, the A value is equal to M inverse time K. And then after finish that, we have to click run, and then also enter the dimension of matrix to tolerance 0.01 and maximum iteration is 10. Therefore, we can get the new eigenvalue and eigenvector for this design for highest, and this is the mode shape of the design. So in a conclusion, for design 1, the eigenvalue, eigenvector and the mode shape are same with the normal calculation. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Irfan Haras bin Shamsuna. So I continue the second design, which is the elastoma. We can see the coding of the lowest elastoma. This is the coding of lowest elastoma. Then for the lowest, we must put the K inverse for the A equal to 2.0 exponent negative 4, 2.20 exponent negative 4, and 2.00 exponent negative 4, 4.40 exponent negative 4. After we get this value, so we can run the coding. So we run the coding and we put the dimension of the metric. So we put 2. Then the tolerance we put to 0.0001, and then for the maximum number of iteration we put 10. So we get the 5 iteration, but this coding we get 6 iteration. Never mind, but the eigenvalue and eigenvector is same with the manual calculation. Then we can get the mod shape value, which is 0.60830708 and 1.000000. So after that, we're going to the highest elastoma value. So we must inverse the mass. So we inverse the mass, we put at the matrix general equation. So A equal to matrix 1 0 0 0 0, then negative 5 0 0 0, after that negative 4 5 5 0, and then 4 5 5 0. After we put the value at the matrix equation at the coding, then we can run the coding. After that, sorry, we must clear command window first. Okay, so we run again for the coding. Okay, we put the 2 for matrix. Then we put the tolerance 0.01. After that, we put the maximum number of iteration is 10. So we can get the 5 iteration for eigenvalue and eigenvector. And then we can get the mod shape for the highest, which is the 1.00000000 and negative 0.55336626. So that's all for me. Then I pass to my member. It is Irfan Shami.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Irfan Shahmi Berumah Zain, and I will continue our presentation with percentage error between iteration method and validation method. So here is the formula for the percentage error, which is estimate value minus actual value divided by actual value times 100%. So this is the result that we got from our calculation, and this is the validation. And here shows the eigenvalue and mode shape, and this is the percentage error. In order to calculate the percentage error, we just insert the calculation from our iteration method and validation method here, and we got the percentage error. This one is the percentage error for lowest material frequency for material neoprene, and this one is the percentage error for the highest natural frequency for neoprene. The next one is the percentage error lowest natural frequency for material elastomer. We use the same formula here, percentage error, in order to get percentage, and here we got the percentage error for elastomer, which is 0.004% and 0%. And this is the error of the highest natural frequency for elastomer, which is 0.001% and 0%. This one shows that 0% means the calculation method and validation method has the same answer.
Next, I would like to explain the conclusions for this project. Based on the project that we have done, the objective achieved whereby to analyze the suitable materials for isolated pad in order to stack between the washing machines and the dryer, and the best isolator can help to lessen the washing machine's frequency and vibrations. And in this project, we also use MATLAB in order to validate the calculations. Next, Neoprene efficiently absorbs shock over millions of cycles due to its texture. Neoprene consists of rubber, popular in an electrical product insulator. It also reduces the needs of metal spring to retain the system to a position of balance after a shock has been absorbed. For the lowest natural frequency, elastomer produces higher natural frequency, which is 42.19 radian per second more than neoprene. This means that elastomer can stand more vibrations than neoprene with its higher stiffness. It can also reduce the vibrations response when the resonance occurs. The higher natural frequency of elastomer, which is 146.113 lowered compared to neoprenes. In conclusion, we would consider that our project has achieved all of its objects and it was a complete success. That's all from me. Thank you.